Hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody. How are you doing? This is me, your host, Munther Marji, and me and FX Educast are extremely happy to have you with us for one more day. Thank you for being here. We are going to do the same thing that we have been doing this week, which is taking a look at the market, analyzing the market, and finding the best opportunities there is. So without any further delay, first of all, I'm sorry for starting this a little bit late. I was dealing with some technical issues, and now I'm ready to go. So let's go, everybody. First of all, let me remind you that this free webinar is sponsored by QTimeFX, your broker who is offering you fantastic spreads, zero commission, and a bonus of $500. So be sure to show them some love, guys. Contact us at fx_educast via Telegram to open your account today so you can follow the trading opportunities that we present in these webinars and make some profit. So let us start. First of all, I want to welcome everybody on the chat. Thank you for being here. Lay, thank you. Oliver. Yeah, we started, buddy. Sorry about the delay. Georgios, am I saying your name right, buddy? Thank you very much for your very kind words about the webinars. I'm very happy that you are enjoying them, and keep coming every day, and you will find us here finding the best opportunities in the market. Ram Heinz, fantastic. I'm very happy about you making money from the webinar that we had yesterday. And this is great news. This is what I want you to have and enjoy and do every day. I want to hear that you guys are using this webinar to make actual profit on a real account. So come on, open your account with us. FX Educast, QTimeFX. We are here to open your account with fantastic trading conditions, including bonus and very, very tight spreads. George, thank you. Thank you, buddy, for the very kind words. This is amazing. This is very kind of you. I'm very happy to hear that from you. Okay, first request for today is the Aussie. Okay, I'm going to keep that in mind. Last webinar was really good. George, thank you very much. Who else is here? Michael. Who requested the Aussie? Ram Heinz. Ram Heinz, am I saying your name correctly? Michael. Yeah, we started, buddy. Having you waiting for the webinar makes me feel good. I don't mean having you waiting for it. I mean seeing that you have been waiting for it. When I see that you guys are waiting for this webinar to start, this makes me feel great, because it makes me feel I'm doing something good, and I really want to do something good. If there's any chance for me to help any trader, I will go and take that chance and help a trader. And of course, it's always, even if you are a rookie, if you are new to this business, of course you need help from someone who has been here in the market for years. But even if you are an expert, two opinions are always better than one. I always discuss the market with my fellow traders, even people who are not even in the market for half the number of years that I've been. But it's always good to discuss with someone who knows the market, who knows technical analysis, because maybe you're not seeing one thing on the chart that this other person can open your eyes to, which can help you find better opportunities and make better decisions. So if you are a beginner, of course you're going to need the help. If you are an expert and you know how to read the market and you don't really need help, it's also good to have a second opinion. Maybe your eye did not catch one thing on the chart, and this second person can help point your attention to that exact same thing. And when you see it, oh, I did not see that. Well, this means that I should do so and so. So experts and beginners alike, I'm very happy to have you all here And let us continue with the chat. Nick, hey Georges, Nick, hey buddy. Uh, no, I'm not in the bathroom. I was dealing with some technical issues and making sure that I'm connecting to a good network and preparing my device for today to give you the best quality in the video. Aaron, Nick, I'm very happy to hear that, buddy. Okay, Nick is interested in the dollar yen. We're going to talk about that today. So up until now, I have two requests: the Aussie and the dollar yen. Congrats about that profit, buddy, on the dollar yen. Heather, hi. Aaron, Michael, everybody. Julie, hi, Julie, and Harry. Welcome, everybody. So keep these comments coming. I want to talk to you all the time. I'm going to answer any question that you may have today. And of course, we're going to start with, as always, we start with the euro, and then I'm going to take your requests, okay? The Aussie and the dollar yen are your requests for today. So let me switch my screen to the charts. And hi. Very happy to be with you here, guys. Yeah, let me. All right. All right. I'm happy to see the euro above 111 this morning. That makes me feel good because I wanted to go up. We have been talking about this for a long time, that there is some serious bullish opportunities on the euro. And yesterday, if you remember, we started with the long-term chart. Something extremely interesting happened yesterday, and that is that we topped at the top of the long-term bullish wedge formation. We talked about this yesterday. We talked about it in previous webinars and trading sessions. This fantastic bullish long-term formation has its top. Of course, we tried to break not last week, the one before. We had a 2-month high on October 18th, but from there we started showing weakness, and that highest price inside the formation. I mean the upper trend line, and the upper trend line of this formation. Yesterday we said it's around 1120. If you take a look at yesterday's high, you will be shocked. Okay, it is 18.5 pips. That's 1.5 pips below the level that we said it is the top of the formation. 1.5 pips, guys. So we are extremely close to 1120. That means we really should pay attention to this level, because breaking 1120 means that for the second time we will be trading above the top of this formation, which is extremely important to the technical view, to the long-term technical view. We are waiting for this break, and I know I should not talk with this kind of bias, but I do have a bias. I really want this break to happen. Of course, I'm going to follow the market, whatever it does. I do not make decisions. I let the market make the decision. That's why you should always let the price lead your decisions, not the other way around. Do not lead the price. Do not wish the price to move in a certain way and start acting upon your wishes. This is not a good way to trade, although a lot of people do that. It's not a good way to trade. The good way, or the best way to trade, is of course to let the market lead you. So for me, let me explain what I mean in this exact situation. For me, I really want the euro to break higher, because that would complete the bullish wedge formation, and breaking this wedge formation can result in a move of more than 1,000 pips on the long run. and I really want to use this move to make some profit for me personally, and for my clients, and for my viewers on webinars. But of course, if this break happens, that's great. But if it does not, it does not. Okay, I'm not going to force the market to move the way I wish. Nobody can do that. Okay, and I'm not going to force my trading to follow my wishes. My trading should always follow the market and the price action. Remember this, guys. Price action is your leader. You should follow the leader. Follow the price action. How do we apply this in this situation? Well, as you can see, and as we talked about yesterday, 1120 is going to be a very important level. Now today it is maybe 2 pips below yesterday, around, or 3 pips. It's around 16 to 17, something like that. Okay, so if we break above this, then that would be great. That would confirm we need to break above this level, of course, and we need to hold on above it. Not like the first time. Remember the first time we had a fantastic run. 4 green candles on the daily chart. It started with something that looks like a hammer. Of course, it's not the place of a hammer. For the hammer candle pattern, of course, we need a downtrend to be on the chart before that. Here, it's not the case. This is not enough. Of course, this is a very small drop, but it looks like a hammer. And the long lower shadow confirmed that we have strengthened the market. Also, finding support in the moving average area confirmed that we have strengthened the market, and that, of course, showed itself in 3 days of rising for the euro up until Friday the 18th. On Friday the 18th, we closed on strength on the high of the week and the high of the day, which is a double strength sign. And of course, we were trading above this trend line, the upper trend line, and the wedge formation. But all of that was not enough for the euro to move higher. And this is a lesson, guys. This is a lesson. You know, perfect conditions were there in the market for the euro to rise from the high it reached on the 18th of the month, but it did not. And of course, this can happen. You know, technical analysis is not an exact science, and the market has a million things coming in: news, supply, demand, rumors, politics, economy. All of these things are pouring in the market, and the market is making decisions. Participants in the market, they are making decisions based on a million factors. So it cannot be, and it will never be, an exact science. So sometimes all the conditions you're looking for are there on the chart, and yet the market moves against your expectations. This is extremely normal, and this happens all the time. When you get 7 times out of 10 right of the market, that should be more than enough for you to make good profit in the market. Of course, with one condition: when you get a ratio of 7 right, 3 wrong in 10 readings of the market, what you need to do, of course, is to have the loss of the 3 limited, and to try and maximize the profit of the 7. If you can do that, you will be good. You will, of course, you're going to lose 3 times out of 10, but it's okay, because you're going to make profit 7 times out of 10. Okay, I'm losing this time. I don't care. I know I'm going to win again and again and again and again after that. So one loss, or for example, 30% or 3 out of 10 losses for a trader should not be an issue at all. A lot of people find that hard on their feelings. Well, I lost 2 in a row. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. You're going to win 5 in a row if you're good in reading the market. So it's okay to lose 2. Don't freak out over a couple of stop losses. This is what I do. And there's nobody on the face of the planet that makes money in every single trade. Nobody at all. Not George Soros, not Warren Buffett, not Peter Lynch. Nobody makes money on every trade. Okay? So don't try to be that single human being, single trader in history who makes money on every trade, because you will never do that. So this is what happened for the euro. Everything we wanted to see to support a bullish view was there here on the close of Friday, the 18th of the month, but we did not go 1 pip above the close of that week. Actually, all last week we were dropping, and now we're starting to, gather strength and trying to attack the upper limit of this formation again, which is today around 17. Let's say it's 17. It is about, of course, 1-2 pips difference. It's not very important. You cannot build a trading strategy that goes wrong if you are 1 or 2 pips away from the trend line. So this trend line is around 17. Yeah, it is 17. Let's call it 17, okay? So what I need to see today is I need the price to break above 11.17, and I wanted to keep trading above 11.17. Okay, I do have a long position. If you remember from yesterday, we have a long position from just below $1.11, and now we're making modest profit, very small profit, but it's not what we are hoping for. We're going to keep this position and try to achieve more profit than that with it. Okay, guys, so the resistance for today, obviously, it is 11.17. What about the support? Support is still where it is. Wait, yeah, this is the chart from yesterday. Remember this chart? I'm sorry about this, I need to change this. I don't want you to see these retracement levels that nobody use. I want you to see the retracement levels that everybody knows about. Okay, we talked about yesterday, of course, we talked about the support area between 1086 and 1063. We have 3 retracement levels in this area. We have the 50%, 61.8% for the recovery from the 15th of the month, very impressive recovery. And we have 38.2 retracement for the whole recovery attempt from October 1st, 29-month low. So in this area, of course, it was confirmed, the importance of this area was confirmed with 2 daily lows here. As you can see, this is 63, exactly at the bottom of this area. And then again, not 2, now there are 3, I think. We have daily lows for the 25th, 27th, and 29th of the month, which is yesterday, of course, inside this area with this daily low, with these 3 daily lows inside this area. It cannot be ignored at all. We need to keep our eyes on 1063 to 1086 as a support area that proved itself and showed itself to be a very interesting support area. Okay, so if we break below this area, of course I'm not expecting this, especially after moving higher, and now we're trading above 11, and we broke above the falling trend line from last week's high. It is highly unlikely to see the euro break below this area, but of course it can happen. For me, I do not expect that to happen. If it happens, I will call that a surprise in the market for today. And what I really want to see now is a break to the upside above 17. So your resistance is at 17 and your support is at the good old 1063 to 1086 area. And of course, we're gonna wait for a break of either. If we break above 1117, what targets should we expect for today? We are still holding on to the same targets we talked about yesterday. We said that breaking above the top of the wedge formation again should result in at least a challenge to the 18th of the month high, which was 1183. Okay, so this is the minimum that we should be thinking of, 1183. So from 1117, maybe we need 10 pips to confirm the break. So let's say 1130. If we get in at 1130, the minimum should be 53 pips of profit until 83. But I like to raise the minimum a little bit to the Fibonacci 61.8 for the drop from June top. In June we had a top, if you were in the market, I'm sure you remember it. We touched above 14, $1.14, just a little bit above that, and then we started falling again. Okay, after falling, we reached a 29-month low on October 1st. If we calculate the retracement levels for the drop from June top to October 1st low, we find that the 61.8%, which is the most important Fibonacci level, is at 1209. So in my own opinion, since we have set up here which should target at least a challenge of 1183, then I think this move, if we break above, of course, 1117, and confirm strength here, if we can hold on above this level, in my own opinion, it would be expected to reach 1209. Okay, so this will be my target for today, or let me say my minimum target for the current time, given, of course, that we are breaking above 1170. Okay, guys, what if we break below the support area we were talking about, this support area? Of course, the overall situation is still promising, but if we start breaking important support areas, important support levels, we cannot say that it's going to continue to be promising. So we need to be careful if that happens. And one more thing to note, as you can see, the falling trend line from October 24th daily high is also in this area. So if we start falling, we should find support around this trend line. But if we go down enough to break below this trend line and below this support area at the same time, that is weakness, and we should not take that as, oh, it's nothing, it's gonna go higher again. No, if we break below this area, we should be extremely careful, okay, because we can drop significantly after that. In this case, in my own opinion, what you need to do is you need to delete this retracement and move to the retracement levels for the bigger move. If we break about below, of course, this area here, that means that we can easily drop to 1030. And yesterday I said even 1030 is not a good enough target for breaking such an important support area. That's why I expected it to reach 109.95, which of course showed itself here and here. Again, let me show you. Let me show you quickly. We showed this in yesterday's analysis session, but it's okay to focus on it again for a minute or two. As you can see, the Fibonacci 61.8 level for the whole recovery attempt is at 109.95. Previously, on the way higher, when we were trying to recover, we found resistance extremely close to this level. As you can see here, 999 on October 3rd, 999 again on October 4th, 1010, and not even 1 pip above 10, 6/10 of a pip above 1010 on the 7th of the month, and 996 on the 8th of the month, and so on. So as you can see here, we have 4 daily highs that are extremely close to this Fibonacci level, which adds to its importance, of course. And we have also daily lows here. On October 10th, the daily low was 1001. On October 11th, it was 10 exactly. And on October 15th, it was 989. All of these daily extremes are extremely close to this extremely important Fibonacci level. So in my own opinion, if we break below 1063, the bottom of our star support area, trip towards 109.95 should be extremely expected. Okay, now if we break below 109.95, that will not be good for our bullish expectations. We talked about important support areas. Now, if you are bullish about something, you should follow the support areas that matter, the support levels that are important, the support areas that you think should show strength against any bearish attempts. In this situation, the first is of course 1063 to 1086. This is the star support area for the time being. But if this gives way, it's not the end of the world. We can again try to find support at 109.95, the Fibonacci level, with so many daily highs and lows from this month, from October, very close to it. So around this level, if we find support, that's great. But what if it gives way? In my own opinion, that would extremely harm the euro, because breaking one important support area is something, but breaking two in a row, that is very harmful. And in this case, I would start expecting the whole recovery attempt to fail and the price to fall, and maybe it will be a good opportunity for the bears now to take control of the market and push towards yet another multi-year low. The low we saw early in this month was the lowest price for 29 months. Okay, so maybe they can push below that, the bears, if they can show enough strength to break these two obviously important support areas. The area is of course 1063 to 1086, and after that we have 109.95. Please keep your eyes on these two support levels if you are trading the euro, and if the market starts moving to the upside as we want it to, we need to keep our eyes on, of course, first of all we have 1117, and after that of course we have 1209. Okay, one other, I'm gonna give you this anyway, although I know not a lot of people use this retracement, but it's okay. 1260 also, I want you to keep your eyes on 1260. So if we start moving higher, there is a very good chance of reaching above $1.12 for the first time in quite a while, actually, because the last time we traded above 12 was in August, so that would be 2.5 months minimum since the last time we traded above 112. If we break 1117, chances of trading above 112 will be very, very good. Okay, guys, this is it for the euro for today. We do have a long position, that's why we're not going to initiate another position, and this position is currently in profit. It is at 1098, which means it's now making around 15 pips of profit. Not a lot of money. I really hope that by tomorrow morning I'm gonna be talking about much more than 15 pips, minimum 50, 60, 70, something like that, something that makes you feel like you achieved something in the market, because 15 pips, of course 15 pips are not bad at all, but it's not what we should be looking for. Why? Because we know that we have stop losses that are going to appear in the account. Of course this is going to happen. So if you go hunting for 15 pips here, 15 pips there, 15 pips, and these small targets, then when the stop of 60 or 70 pips is hit, that can take away a profit of 4 or 5 trades, which will make it extremely hard for you to make money in this market. You should not make the stop this much bigger than the limit that you are hoping for. That's why we will not close our position with 15 pips of profit. We are looking for hopefully at least a test of 1183, and if I see it at 1209, honestly I would say yeah, that's great, that's enough, close my position here. So my long euro position is now doing a little bit good. It's not very good, it's okay, it's making some kind of profit, but if I see 112, if we start trading above 112, 112.09, that would be fantastic. I would of course close my position there. Okay guys, Nick is predicting a crash of the euro. Yeah, Michael, my cam is not working all this time, all this delay for today, and I'm still facing technical difficulties. I don't know why. The the light on the camera is working. It's given me a confirmation that it's working, but it's not appearing on the screen. I don't know why. I'll try to fix that. Okay, buddy. So I'll try to fix that in the break. Who hates Tuesday, Heather? I hate Monday because a Saturday and Sunday I'm always having fun. I'm always out. If the weather is good, it will be hard for you to find me at home all the time for Saturday and Sunday. Okay, I'm always out. I want to go out. I want to enjoy the sun. I want to enjoy going out with my family, with my wife, with the kids in the family, and. On Monday, when I come back, I feel like, that all fun. I love the market. I love my work so much. But we were having fun without a care, without worrying about the numbers and prices and everything. And now we are going back to work. I love my work. It's still Monday, after 2 days of having fun, carefree fun. It is easy to hate Monday, but who hates Tuesday? You are probably the first person I hear about who says, I hate Tuesday. And Wednesday. Okay. And Wednesday. Okay, so Nick is predicting a collapse in the euro. He is saying that it is going to crash soon. Well, honestly, I do not find a basis for that on the chart. Maybe there's one thing. A failure here, guys. Let me put the chart full screen. A failure here could lead to things that match what Nick is predicting. Okay, it can start dropping significantly if we fail to break above 1117. And of course, remember guys, the support area we talked about so many times, 1163 to 1063. I hope we get to 1163. 1063 to 1086. If this area, Nick, I'm talking to you now, Nick, if this area is broken, then your expectations about a crash in the euro could happen, because of course this is a strong area. It is an important area, and when an important support area is broken, we should expect the market to move downside with strength. So maybe that what will happen. I don't think that it will happen, but of course it can. The market can go any way it likes. It can go in circles if it wants. Maybe so. But if we break above 1117, that would make your prediction extremely hard to happen. Okay, but as long as we are below 1117, it can happen. And if we start trading below 1063, then yes, it will happen, and we can easily drop towards 109.95. Okay. What broker do I use? I have shown you my account, Ram Heinz. It is QTime Effect. I love the spreads. I love the very tight spreads. They are amazing. So that's why my account, as you saw, and as you can see on the here, you can see this. Yeah, this is it. It is a live account, and this is Buddy. This is my account. Okay. Thank you for the question. Okay, guys. So we're done with the euro, and I think although we started a little bit late, it is time to take a break. I'm going to take a 5 to 10 minutes break, and during this break I'm going to try to fix this, the problem of the camera not working. My camera here, as you can see, it is black, and I'm going to try to fix that, and we'll be back. Okay, so it is something between 5 and 10 minutes, and then we will be back to discuss the market. I did not forget the requests. Okay, you guys want the Aussie and the yen, and I'm gonna start with these two right after the break. For now, I'm gonna take a break of 5 to 10, I'm gonna try to fix the camera issue, and we'll be back. Okay, guys? So see you in 5 to 10 minutes. Okay? Take care, everybody.